So when I started the leadership journey, I had never been in a leadership position before. And going through the leadership journey, it helped me to understand myself a lot better and helped me to understand what I'm really good at. In the leadership journey, they call that magic dust. So as I've brought people along, I've had a greater understanding of myself, but I've also been able to look at them and see how they're different from me and see what their strengths they bring to the team and make sure them utilizing their magic dust as well.
What happens is a lot of people are good at doing a job or a task, not much different than me. They're good at doing a job or a task. They get promoted into a leadership position and they're not ready to be a leader of people. And we took what I was doing with individuals and with teams and we built it into a process. It's called the leadership journey.
Putting it to work, right? So taking that advice and actioning it. So there's a couple.
It's a 12-session process that helps each person get a map of themselves.
So we've actually done studies after people have completed the journey and done a little research and digging to find out how many hours they're saving after. The return is always greater than the investment for people. You're spending less time in decision making, you're able to make decisions faster, and all of those different things save time for you and then ultimately the company money once you've been through the program.
Probably the most important part for me, or the most awakening point for me, was the DISC 360. To understand why they may be having conflicts with people that they're working with, or maybe in some cases why they have conflicts with customers, which in turn helps them to be able to deal better with customers and really in the long run bring in more revenue.
It's like, my life has changed, definitely changed. And knowing who you are actually opens up the whole world for you. You know your potential, you know where to get back, and it's not just about you knowing what you are, it's about how others see you. Do they see you as a lion or do they see you as a cat? There's a big difference.
The other characteristic about her is she loves this Don Pan cake, which is sitting right in front of her.
And when we help them to understand how they are different, and they can visually see where somebody else is, what they learn to do is shift their behavior to meet the other people where they are, not expect everybody to be just like them. And the people that do that, you start to see unbelievable change in how they approach everything by the 5th workshop.
It really was a self-discovery for me to understand why I am those traits versus not other traits, because that's something what personality belongs to. That I am really an extrovert person. I have to learn more on the listening side of it. So that was a very aha moment, because I have been doing this for so long, but now when put it into perspective, it makes me help that, okay, this is why I behave in certain way. So what are the tools which I can use to make it better?
A lot of people go into the workforce and they're technicians, they're really good at what they do, and then they get promoted into leadership roles and they just don't have the skills, they haven't been taught how to lead people, and I think this program is a great preparation for that, for leading people.
After I've sent a couple more people through the journey, it's been great. One case in particular, there was some conflicts going on in the office with a direct report, and by being able to take the assessment from the person in the journey and also giving the same assessment to somebody on the team who was not going through the journey, we realized that their styles are completely opposite. Through the journey, we're able to show them each what the opposite perspective was and encourage them to meet in the middle, and that's happening on a regular basis.
And this is why one of our clients recently put 2 older gentlemen through and saw such a change that they have now put over 30 people in the next year through the same journey.
There isn't a leader on the planet or a person on the planet that doesn't need that map for themselves, because once you have that map, it lasts with you for the rest of your career.